Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Top 5 Records video. And another one in the series in which I'm taking a look at a specific year, and I'm gonna name the 5 best albums from that year. And I started with 1956, so we have passed a lot of decades and now come to 1995. And what an incredible year of music it is. I found it so tough to rank these. The order, I mean, I'm just doing my best here, but there's so many great stuff coming from so many different directions. Enough said. I'm gonna kick it off with this one, a CD. I don't often hold up CDs in these videos, but the 90s. What are you gonna do? On number 5, Brown Sugar by DAngelo. Now, this record is unique. This man has found a sound on this album. A sound which, as much as it belongs to hip hop, belongs to soul, perhaps even belongs to jazz, but it has a certain cool. At the time of its release, people were talking about an element of swag, and I always found that a difficult word. But when you put this on, the word swag gets explained. Now, if you're not allergic to that term, because it's so cool and so nice, it's so brilliant. At the time, there was this review in which a lot of reviews actually compared D'Angelo to Prince because both of them are multi instrumentalists. Both of them are influenced, of course, by funk, soul, um, pop. There's jazz influences. He has more of a hip hop vibe going on there. But I really do not like it when people compare artists to each other. I think that's lazy review work. Why? Because in this case, both Prince and D'Angelo are so crafted, so skillful that they have made an album and a sound and songs that are completely unique. Do not expect Prince when you put this on. Do not expect D'Angelo when you put Prince on. They stand in their own right, and just to compare it because you find it hard to come up with other words to describe the unique thing you are actually listening to. It's lazy. It's lazy reviewing work. And this should be hailed for the quality, the sound that it is. Even if you're not a hip hop fan, put it on. I do not think you can withstand the cool on this one. On number 5, D'Angelo, Brown Sugar. On number 4, another CD, and as a matter of fact, one that NME put in their list of 100 greatest albums of all time or 250 albums of all time at number 6. Number 6. So this year is that good that this one gets a number 4 in this video. Different Class by Pulp. Pulp or Pulp? I have no idea. I was 6 at the time of this release. Immediately when it begins, you hear that Jarvis Cocker is a truly unique vocalist, a truly unique writer. Um, there are a lot of topics with regard to class differences here. Most notable song is, of course, Common People. Um, but the brilliance with which he delivers, the element of sometimes mumbling, the complete Britishness. I think Jarvis Cocker is to the Britpop what Hugh Grant is to the rom-com. So incredibly British, but so cool, so cool. Um, Uncommon People, for example, the writing is snappy, insightful, analytical, very intelligent. I love it, and this entire album is a treasure. On number 4, Different Class by Pulp. On number 3, Radiohead, the bands. I mean, it's impossible to leave Radiohead out, right? And the last couple of months, I've been growing more and more interested in this band. I've been listening to them for about 10 or 15 years, but right now I noticed that their emotional connection is getting better and better, and this album is just magnificent. Love it. On number three, Radiohead, the Bends. On number two, um, this is gonna be quite something to hold up. I'm gonna hold up an entire box here. The Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy, and the Infinite Sadness. Now, this is a 4 LP box, and it's one album. When the Smashing Pumpkins went into the studio, they decided to make their magnum opus, an album with so many incredible songs. Um, it's also the booklets, everything that was done here. It's so visual. It tells a story. It goes to incredible places. It's a there's this book inside this reissue in which the vocalist, and I'm ashamed I do know Billy Corgan. It's Billy Corgan, right? I mean, I didn't take any notes, so I'll just check out the texture of the booklet. I mean, it's so good. Billy Corgan, right? Come on, now I want to know for sure. You know, I don't want to. These mistakes are unforgivable. Beauty, sadness, in times of now. If I'm wrong, it's Billy's concept sketch for the Melancholy cover art. They did concept sketches of. Look at the cover art. All the art that is involved here. It's just Billy's sketch for the Rabbit Inventor. Now, I usually don't do this. I usually don't start to look for credits because I think I should know. This is torture, and everybody's watching. Um, now, well, yeah, well, I'm gonna keep it at Billy Corgan. That's my guess for today. Um, he said that during the making of this album, they were um, they were thinking they were making there the wall, and in the interview he says, I know that might be uh, perhaps a bit arrogant, or but we actually thought we were doing that, and pardon for the comparison. I think he doesn't need to apologize for that comparison. Of course, when you're gonna compare this to Pink Floyd's The Wall, Pink Floyd's The Wall is gonna win. But it's a good comparison. I mean, it does show about the grandiosity, the inventiveness, and you do not have to shy away from that comparison with an album like this because it is a masterpiece. On number two, Smashing Pumpkins with Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. On number one, what else? Oasis. What's the story? Morning Glory. This to me is one of the best albums of the 90s. It has so many incredible songs. It contains so much of um, the beautiful melodical qualities of Oasis with a directness, with a they do not shy away from who they are. They do not shy away from where they grew up. They are rough guys. They are they to me they represent the common day British alcoholism with a sensitivity and nuance that's just incredible. They have been compared to the Beatles because they are very heavily influenced by the Beatles. Both the Beatles and Oasis are great in melodic songs. Good, great, no, brilliant pop songs. And this is the core of their ability. Opening with Hello, which contains, as a matter of fact, Gary Glitter references and lyrics. Then you got Wonderwall. I mean, a lot of people get sick of Wonderwall because so many singer songwriters have been playing it. I never get but sick of Wonderwall. I'm just so hooked on that melody. there is so much emotion in it. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. The soul slide. That's not Wonderwall. That's Don't Look Back in Anger. Sorry. But this is a bridge to Don't Look Back in Anger, which is the song after Wonderwall. Wonderwall, Wonderwall, Don't Look Back in Anger, both incredible songs. Today is gonna be the day. I should have sung that. I'm not sure why I made this mistake. I'm sorry about that. I've been playing this record over and over again. I mean, there are more songs that stick out though, but to start singing "Don't Look Back in Anger" when you want to talk about Wonderwall, I mean, it's Freudian. It's obviously Freudian. Now, the rest of this album is incredible. It ends off with perhaps my favorite Oasis song, "Champagne Supernova." I mean, the way it sounds with the sound of the sea, and then the beautiful melodical guitar. It's so well sung. Also, man, this is a masterpiece. On number one, Oasis. What's the story? Morning Glory. I'm curious. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.